Safe Collectibles, coming back at you today with another review. Today we're going to look at something a little different. We're looking at the Injustice Gods Among Us Omnibus Volume 1. So this is a book I've been really excited about. I played the video games. This book released on December the 4th and with a $125 cover price. Got 1,104 pages of goodness. If you're unfamiliar with the Injustice line, this did begin as a video game. They converted over and put the story in comic book form, and that's what we have here. Basically, without really spoiling the story, Superman's family is killed by the Joker. He kind of goes nuts, and kind of what you see happening on the cover is what ensues from that point. The heroes split, two different teams basically, and they're kind of fighting for what's right and what's wrong. So don't really want to go into the story a lot because I don't want to ruin that for somebody who is not familiar with it or is planning on getting this book and reading it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and take a look at the book. So we've got a full color dust jacket here. What you're seeing is the dust jacket. Swinging on around here to the side. We've got just a kind of a gold color here. We kind of lose the full color here. We go into more of a gold color. With the title and the volume here. So it's a nice looking spine. Flip over to the back. Got just a write-up, kind of a quick synopsis here. One thing it does not tell on the back on this dust jacket is actually what this full omnibus collects. So just to kind of run through that real fast, you've got Injustice Gods Among Us 1 through 12 and annual number 1. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 2, 1 through 12 and annual number 1. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3, 1 through 12, along with annual number 1. So I'm not sure why they didn't put that on the back. You know, a lot of times we're able to see that from the back of our trade paperbacks and omnibus, but that is what it's covering. So this was written by Tom Taylor, who's written some of Deceased, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and Brian Buccellato. I'm not real sure how to pronounce that last name, but he also has done a lot of DC work, and then as far as artists, there's multiple artists that were involved in this project, so we kind of won't go through all those. But anyways, talk about our cover price here, which we've already mentioned, $125. Go ahead and flip this guy over. So looking under the dust jacket, we basically just have this wraparound cover, kind of in this gold color, gold, tan, whatever you want to call it here. As we flip over, you can see our Injustice writing goes into just a white color, same as what's on the dust jacket, but in white. And then as we flip on around, we've just got the continuation to that same front page cover, but kind of in this gold color. So that is more of a wraparound cover, where the dust jacket has basically this entire picture on the front page alone. As we get on into the book, we've got some additional artwork of different heroes that are involved. Very nice. Go ahead and just kind of flip through the pages and see some of the artwork. We got our introduction page here. Talks about a lot of who was involved in the making of the book. So we do actually go here. If you go to this page in the book, you will actually see a breakdown of what is collected in this book here that we just went over. And then we begin year 1, which is our first comic book. Tom Taylor does give us a little write-up here, just kind of talking about his love of Superman and a lot of the DC heroes. So you can see the art style and the artwork actually changes many times throughout the book. You can see that as, you know, again, we have a lot of different artists that are involved in the making of this book. So you'll see, even as I kind of pass through the pages here, you'll see where we have, you know, just the art style changes. So had to do a little spine stretching on this one. It was pretty tight straight out of the box. As far as gutter loss here, I've seen worse from DC. So this, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with this, to be honest with you. You can see that, you know, for the most part, our pages are pretty clear. You know, you don't have a lot of the you know, word bubbles you know, falling down in the middle with the gutter loss. So I'm pleased with this one. I hope DC continues to do them this way. The pages are nice and thick. They don't feel cheap or delicate, so I really like the page. The pages the way they are. As you can see, we got this really brings in the whole DC universe into this story. Even Swamp Thing getting some FaceTime there. And as we get toward the back, it's just tight. It's wanting to kind of close on me. And then as we get on into the back, you just got some of the original artwork and art pages from the comic books. All right, so that's just a quick breakdown of what we got for the Injustice Gods Among Us Omnibus Volume 1. I would assume we would definitely get a Volume 2 of this one, being that I want to say they took this all the way out to year 5. So hopefully that will be something that comes later this year or early next year. We'll see how that goes. If you guys enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I've got a lot of figure reviews that I've done and more to come. Hope you guys have a good day. See you next time.